All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are chiming in from around the world. And welcome to our Surge 365 compensation plan training. You need to know how you get paid. And so today's segment, we're going to talk about your first 30 days. Today's segment, we're going to talk about your first 30 days. So that's what this one is going to be titled, and we're going to do it in different little pieces of the comp plan so that people understand the power of the comp plan and what they have their hands on. So today, let's talk about your first 30 days. And if you're past your first 30 days, of course, you need to know this information because you're going to have people coming behind you that are going to be in their first 30 days. And so it becomes important that you understand that. Now, let me see something. So let's talk about that. So I hope you have your designated notebook. I know a lot of our champions are talking to you about having a notebook for your trainings, having a note, your webinars or your trainings, and then having a notebook. You want to have a notebook for your travel, and this is on the building side, though. We're talking about the building side for right now. So let's talk about your first. Let's see if I got my marker. Your first. I'm trying to write on the board. Hold up. I guess that's right. I guess. Nope, that's not it. I'm on my, there we go. All right, so your first 30 days. So what you want to write down, family, number one, what you want to write down are the benchmarks. So let's do it this way. I've never done it this way before, but let's do it this way. The benchmarks. What are the benchmarks in your first 30 days? So under benchmarks, A is your first 8 days. Okay, A is, of course, the first 8 days. Now, if you are brand new and you're inside of your first 8 days, you have the opportunity to make 3 sales. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of sales they are. They can be of any sales, any 3 sales, right, will actually get you what we call a quick start bonus. So I want you to understand there is a fast start, which is $1,000, and a quick start, which is $150. So a person, if they get started and in their first 8 days as an SBA, so let me clarify that just so people understand. When you get started in the business, of course, you have 3 products, right? You have 3 products. You have a vortex. That's the URL, the link that you can share with people. When people save, whatever they save, you earn. Y'all seen that. Then number 2, you have the membership, right? The membership means I own the product, me and 4 members of my family, me and 3 members of my family. So a total of 4 people, we can actually travel on that link. And then we also have our 3rd product is a Vortex Platinum. None of them have anything to do with the SBA. The SBA, all right, so that you understand what it is, the SBA is Surge Business Associate. This is where you can earn the $1,000 bonuses, the $10,000 bonuses, the $50,000 bonus, become a director, all of that. See, that's totally different than your product. So to clarify what some people are asking, can somebody who just purchased a Vortex be an SBA? And the answer to that question is everybody can be an SBA, right? So one has nothing to do with the other. So in your first 8 days under number 1, which is benchmarks, you have the fact that you can make 3 sales, any sales. It could be platinum, it could be all platinums, all memberships, all vortex, or any combination of 3 sales. You're going to be paid a commission for each sale. In addition to being paid a commission, if you get it done in 8 days, you're going to also earn a $150 fast start bonus. Now let's clarify under A, okay? Let's clarify what 8 days means in Surge 365. Now, this is the only time in your entire career in Surge that they count the same day that you start as day 1. Okay. So in other words, today is Sunday, right? So is Sunday right now. Sunday is considered your day 1. So if you count it today, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's the only time in your career. So that you understand, it won't happen in any of the benchmarks that we'll talk about in future trainings. So you have from Sunday to Sunday. Really, technically, you don't want to confuse yourself. You can call it 7 days, which is the same thing, right? You just will start counting tomorrow. So you will count Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 7 days. So however you want to do it is absolutely perfectly fine. Okay. So that's your first. So benchmark A is your first 8 days. Now, benchmark number 2. Okay. What, there was something else. Oh, no, I wanted to clarify one more thing. So before we go to number 2, we're still under, or B, we're still under A. I want to talk to you about the commissions. So let's just that. Now, this commission structure doesn't matter whether it's the first 8 days or 30 days or the rest of your career. So you have the Vortex Platinum. The Vortex Platinum pays a $30 commission on every sale. Now, you will get some overrides, like when you become a team builder, when you become a regional builder, when you become a national builder, you will receive overrides, right? So you'll get the 30 plus overrides, right? But as far as the commission on the actual product is concerned, as a Vortex Platinum, you'll get $30. If you sell a membership, the Surge membership, you will pick up a $15 commission. And if you sell the Vortex, you will pick up a $15 commission. So this is how it works. Okay, so hopefully you guys got that written down. So inside of your first 8 days, if this is you, if you got started today, like for example, Ken Napier and Anise, and Michael, congratulations, welcome aboard. When you sell these 3, you're going to either pick up what, 15 or 30, right? So if all of the sales were one point products, which is the membership and the Vortex, then you would earn $45 in commission, because 3 times 15 is 45. You would also, and then you would also earn the $150 fast start if it was done by next Sunday, 8 days from including today. That is $195 that you're going to have as a return on your investment. This is based on the day you launch your SBA, not the day you buy your product. Sometimes that day is simultaneous. Sometimes it may be a couple of days later before the SBA is launched. Get with the person, your upline, and they will let you know. But you have the ability to actually get back 195 of those dollars that you spent. Now, if everybody you bought on board was a platinum, then you would earn 3 times 30, which is a $90 commission. And then you would pick up that $150, okay? So that total is $240 that you would earn in that 8 days. So think about it. If you purchase the Vortex, you got all your money back. If you purchase the membership, you have all but $59 of your money back. And if you have to purchase the platinum, you have half of your money back, just by executing what we call the quick start bonus. Quick start bonus, okay? So that's benchmark number 1. First 30 days. Today's training is called the first 30 days. Now, so that was benchmark A. Now benchmark B. Benchmark B is going to be called your let's go with your, let's stay on the money. So let's just call this, we're going to call this one B. We're going to just go ahead and go with your fast start bonus. Okay. Quick start 150, fast start is 1,000. Now here's the beautiful thing. For those of you who don't know, because I had to be clear the other day before I said it to people. I heard Scott Tomer say at a convention, and I was like, did he say what I think he said? Once upon a time, okay, in order to get that $1,000 bonus, you, okay, had to register 7 Vortex Platinum sales in your first 30 days. 7 Vortex Platinum sales. Now, if you did that, that would give you a $1,000 fast start bonus. Plus, right, if they were all platinums, you would have earned $30 for each one of these sales. okay? But right here, you would have become a team builder. Now, when you became a team builder, what would happen is the company would start to pay you what we call a team builder override. Now, you may be asking, what is a team builder override? They would begin to pay you an additional $20 because you're a team builder, because not only do you override your team, but you also override yourself. So now you would earn, right, 50, 50, 50, 50, which is 200, 30, 30, 30, which is 90, so that's 290, right? Plus you would earn the $1,000 bonus, right? So you would earn $290 in commission plus the $1,000 bonus, okay? So your total income, if you pull that off in 30 days, was $1,290. Now that doesn't include the quick start money of $150, because if we add that, your total income is $1,440. You've seen that in the presentation. But just for the fast start portion where we're talking about earning the $1,000 bonus, that money is earned once upon a time by having 7 platinum sales. Well, the company loves us. As a matter of fact, they love us a lot. And so they heard what the director said. They listened to the field, okay? And now the company says this: you just personally have to have 14 points. So let me do this. Let's do this first. Let me help you understand the point structure. Remember, we have Vortex Platinum, membership, and the Vortex. Those are your 3 products. This was $4.99 and 2 points. This one is $2.99 membership and 1 point, and the Vortex by itself is $1.99 and 1 point. Okay. This one paid a $30 commission, remember? This one pays a $15 commission, and this one pays a $15 commission. Right now, I want you to focus on points, okay? So you understand, the big product is the only product that gives you 2 points. The other 2 products give you 1 point. So now what the company is saying, Scott Tomer says, okay, this is what you're able to do. Inside of your first 30 days, so we're on benchmarks, which is number 1. We're on the second benchmark, which is B, your first fast start bonus in 30 days. The company is saying now, we don't care how you get to 14 points, because remember, if you had 7 platinums and those 7 platinums were 2 points, that was 14 points. And once upon a time, you had to have 7 platinums. Now what the company is saying is, okay, it doesn't have to be 7 platinums. It just has to be 14 points. How amazing is that? It just has to be 14 points. Now, these have to be your personal points. Now, I just happen to believe it's just as easy to sell somebody a platinum as it is to sell them a $199. But if for some reason they don't buy a platinum, I just know that we need 2 of the other products to equal 1 platinum. So your first 30 days could be a Vortex Platinum 2 points, a Vortex 1 point, a membership 1 point, another Vortex Platinum 2 points, so that's 2, 4, 6 points. I got another Vortex Platinum, which is 8 points. I got another Vortex, which is 9, another membership, which is 10, another Vortex Platinum, which is 12, and then another Vortex Platinum, hypothetically, right? That could be my 14 points. So it could be 7 platinum sales, or it could be any combination of 14 points. So they're making it because right now the company is saying, and this is what, Coach said, he says, we just want to help people. We want as many people to get started as possible. So selling a $4.99 product is fantastic. It's a flagship product. It gets them everything. But that may not be what's best for them at this point in time, or what's financially feasible for them at this point in time. So they've adjusted the comp plan to go with that thought process. We don't care how you get to 14 points, but you get to 14 points in 30 days. Now, that starts the day after, right? So if you started today, tomorrow will be You would count Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You see what I'm saying? You would count to 30 days from tomorrow. 30 days. So, and 30 calendar days. It doesn't matter if there's a weekend in the middle. It doesn't matter if there's a holiday in the middle. It's 30 calendar days, and you would start counting one tomorrow. So you have 30 calendar days. Now, these points cannot come from your team. They have to come from you. So they're saying you can get 14 points any way you want. 7 platinums or any combination, but they must be your personal points. Your team points will not start to count until after 30 days. And that will be in a whole different training. Because again, we're going to put these trainings in kind of like little bite-sized pieces. So this is benchmark B under your first 30 days, right? So your first 30 days. So you guys got that? You understand how that works? Okay. And so at whatever point you have, so C is the third benchmark in your first 30 days. So let's just say, I'm just going to change colors and not rewrite, but let's just say you understand that to become a team builder, you need 6 points. To become a team builder, you need 6 points in that 30-day window. You got to have 6 points. So it doesn't matter if there are 3 platinums or 6 vortex. But in our example here, this would be 2 of the 6 points. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. As a matter of fact, this is kind of how one of the champions on my team, she hit team builder, she and her husband. So you could have a vortex that was 2 points, another vortex that was 2 points, that's 4, a membership and a plain, a vortex platinum that was 2 points twice, right here and here. And then a membership that was 1 point here and here. And so now you have 6 points. You just became a team builder. Does that make sense? So some of you will become team builders with just 3 platinum sales. Some of you may become a team builder with 6 vortex sales or 6 1-point sales. All right, somebody put a message in the chat. Thank you for communicating with me. Thank you, Miss Tammy. It might have been you that told me that. I don't know. It might have been Tammy. But I do listen. Andrea Warren says, what about your team? So when do you start counting your team points? Do you have to wait until after the first 30 days to count your team points? And to answer Andrea's question, the answer to that is yes. You cannot count your team points in your first 30 days. It's only after the 30 days, because that's the only time that the company is breaking down your actual, your personal sales. They only count, we can't count your team yet because, we're not past 30 days. So the 30-day point has stayed the same. Just how you get those points has changed. So when we show, so what happens to your team points? They are still there. Okay, and I got you. So let me answer your question this way, Andrea. So Andrea wants to know if my team points are not counting towards my becoming a team builder. Where are they going? Great question. Great question. So this, Andrea, I'm actually going to do kind of your scenario if I can remember it correctly. So there was you. This was Andrea. And Andrea sponsored Tanisha. Andrea was sponsored by Tanisha sponsored Rosa. Stuart and Rosa. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I want to say the way that it worked was, for example, I forget where you were, but you had probably about 8 points. 8 or 9 points. You were not yet a team builder because you went to London in your first 30 days. And I didn't understand about the SBA thing back then. So you had like 9 points. Well, when Tanisha bought on her first 3, I think it was Susie and Christine and Rosa. Okay, Rosa came in at platinum. Susie came in as a vortex, and so did Christina. So that took you to 13 points. Now, those points were still counting up to whoever was the team builder. That's where those points were going. So the person who was a team builder at that time was overriding that. Once you became a team builder, which I think you became a team builder sitting in Stuart and Rosa's house, we enrolled Michelle Harris, Shanika, and somebody else that night at her travel party. Well, what I love about Surge is they let those points count towards Rosa and Stu. They let those points count towards Tanisha. She became a team builder. One of those points counted towards you. You became a team builder. And those points counted towards Sylvia, and she became a team builder. So to answer your question, until after you're a team builder, whether you're in your first 30 days or after your first 30 days, everything is going to count to that next team builder. Does that make sense? So, whoever the team builder is at the point of their enrollment. And if that confused you, I will, I don't want to cover that much in this segment, but suffice it to say, until you become a team builder, right? Until you become a team builder, and that's why I was saying, like, some people become a team builder with 3, some people may take 6, and if you go past 30 days, you're going to take 14 people, up to 14 people before you're a team builder. All of that falls in the team builder group, whoever was the team builder, because you were inside of you hadn't hit team builder yet, whether you're in your 30 days or not. All right, so Tanisha says, I got in my first, you got your 6 in first 30 days. That's right. Keisha and Vivian were my last 2 points. Excellent. So that's how yours happened. Thank you, Tanisha. So until you're a team builder, those points are going upwards to whoever your team builder is. Because think about it, guys. Well, we'll cover it. Since we opened that one, I want to make sure that nobody is confused. So this is Andrea. When you first get started, everybody, you're building what we call a fast start team. Now you have 30 days to get 6 points. If you go past 6 points, you can get to team builder with 14 points, but those team builder points from, like Andrea's asking, the rest of your team don't count until you're past that 30-day benchmark. So you got to get past that 30 days. Now, even when you get past the 30 days, the company still says you personally must get 6 points, personally. But we'll let those other 8 points come from the rest of your team. You know what I mean? Or you, or some combination. Got it? Right. So you're building in your fast start team. So if people come in under these people, they go up to whoever is the team builder because they were the team builder. But you personally have to get those first 14 points in your first, those 6 points in your first 30 days. So if you have more than those 3 people, then that person just falls in somebody else's team builder group. I hope I didn't confuse anybody on that. You can always text me or call me, 757-725-4721, if I confused you or you need more clarity on how that actually works. So benchmark, your 30-day benchmarks: A, quick start bonus in 8 days, 3 people. B, fast start bonus in 30 days with 14 points. But again, on the way to those 14 points, you will hit team builder. Now, anybody that falls under those people will still stay on somebody else's team builder side. Okay. And benchmark number 3 was team builder in 30 days. And so here are the beautiful things that happen once you are moving in that direction in your, and now let me say it this way. This does not have to happen in your first 30 days, but it's nice if it does. And these things are A. So let's just say under the 30 days, do I want to say that? Hold on, because I don't want anybody confused that it has to happen in 30 days. We'll save that for a different chapter, a different nugget. So your first 30 days, are we clear? one. So let me just erase this. So we're talking about nugget number one, which is your benchmarks in your first 30 days, right? So let's do a recap, right? A, 8 days, 3 people, 150, right? And that's your quick start bonus. B, right? 30 days, 14 points. So we're no longer going to say 7 platinums, and that's $1,000. Okay. And then C, team builder with 6 personal points. Oops. 6 personal. How do I get rid of this? I just had something pop up on my screen. Hold on. All right. So with 6 personal points, you become a team builder. That's your first 30 days. The beautiful thing is, if you happen to get those 3 in your 3 sales in your first 30 days, you're also 3 and free, and you're also qualified to override. But that's not mandatory for the first 30 days. Like if you get it on day 31, you're not out anything. So those 3. So that's kind of what I wanted to say, but I'll cover it in more detail in the next segment. Does anybody have any questions about your first 30 days? Does anybody have any questions about your first 30 days? All right, excellent. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do it in bite-sized pieces. We're going to cover like the power of 3 and free. We're going to talk about the $1,000 bonuses. We're going to talk about the 10K bonuses. But as opposed to, and I think it was Tammy that somebody said it to me, but as opposed to, having the elongated compensation plan, and there are plenty of those on my YouTube page, we're going to do bite-sized nuggets so that you can train a new person without them having to watch a 30, well, actually those ran like hour and 45-minute presentation, because there's so much to know, and I still have never trained on the entire comp plan. So my goal now is that we're going to have all the information about the comp plan, but in little bite-sized pieces. Okay. All right. I don't see any questions, so I guess we're clear on that. And with that being said, thank you so very much for chiming in. This is Coach JP on number 1, right? This is our first nugget. Our first, what we call it, a slider. These are our compensation sliders. Our first nugget is your 30-day benchmarks, okay? And so we've covered those. Feel free to go back and listen. Wait a minute, something popped up in the chat. Okay, Miss Tammy said, thank you. You are quite welcome. All right, guys. Well, love you to life. Have an incredible rest of your Sunday right here on this same channel tonight. Superstar champion, Miss Rhonda Gay Wise. Miss Andrea said, very helpful. Thank you very much, Miss Andrea. Miss Rhonda Gale Wise will be right here on the Icons Web Show. Iconswebshow.com. Same same ID number 1628-811-102. 10 p.m. she will go over a full presentation. She is absolutely positively amazing. Make sure if you have guests, get them on. If you have somebody that needs to see it a second time, get them on. If you don't know how to do the presentation yourself on the webinar, and y'all know I'll call on you. I'll call on you. Get on, because she does an absolutely amazing presentation. So God bless each and every one of you. This particular compensation slider, we don't call it that. I like that, compensation slider. This particular compensation training is officially over. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you very soon. Good night.